Hi guys, so today I have a reading for those who are struggling on finding the right profession for you, to find the right career for you actually. Because like finding a job is one thing, but like on this reading I will be talking about which career would be like more fulfilling for your soul. And for this reading, I will be using a couple of my decks. Actually, I will be using the Ancestors card just because I feel like family is a big deal when we are choosing a career for us, the expectations and stuff. So I'll be checking that out. I will go through the Monology deck also to find out like what is the desire of your soul, because I feel like the moon connects with our emotions and what with our real desires. And the wisdom oracle, just because I'll get like a more clear and right on the spot kind of message. So today we have the sewing machine for group number 1. I have these high heel for group number 2 and the ballerina for group number 3. Okay, so as always I recommend that you close your eyes, take a deep breath, and since this is a career-wise reading, I recommend that you think a little bit about like what do you want to do, the questions that you have about a kind of career and stuff. And when you open your eyes, the pile that draws your eyes the most, or the object, is the reading that you're going to be listening to today. Okay, so I wish you all a lot of luck, and yeah, let's go for the readings today. Okay, so this is reading for group number 1, a group that chose the sewing machine right here. So let's see what cards we have for you today. I will get started with the family cards, just so I can get this off the way, and also because I think that's a very important thing to check out as well. Okay, so I feel like your family is probably like it could be that they are very religious and that they also work religiously, like maybe your family like is like priest or something, but not necessarily. I feel like from this card as well, your family is probably like very influent on the community that you live. Like I feel like your family has like maybe a business, or like that they are very like well-known family wherever you live, like. And with that's something that sticks in your head as well. I mean, your family is a very heavy worker family, and that's something that really sticks in your head, isn't it? Because if you like if you are from a family that has always like worked very hard, and they never really like had time for you, maybe, or like they never really had time to like enjoy life, and you watched your family in this way, that's something that really like sticks in your head, because maybe you don't want to go for the same path as them, or and also like if your family is like well known, as this card shows me, in your community, that's also a heavy thing on your head, because if your family is like well known, everyone is watching you, and maybe you have these weights on your back of like everyone expecting you to choose the right career and to like bring your family proud, make your family proud. Okay. So with the moon cards, yeah, I feel like yeah, I really get that. So I feel like in your head, yeah, maybe your family has their own business. Like maybe your family has like a family business that is really well known in the community that you live, that is really important for people around you. And you know that like if you stick to the same path as them, it is a secure thing to do. Like it's a safe path to go, because if you stick to your family business, right, you don't need to get approved, you don't need to like even like do university or something. You can just stick to your family business. They will hire you and you will have a job for the rest of your life. But I also feel like that's not what you really want from this card. And you also have this weight on your back that like if you choose something different, you will let your family down. Yeah, but also like from this card, maybe the person who is watching me right now is a very young person. And if you are a very young person, maybe you should actually chill a bit more, because you still have time and you still you still have time to like figure out what you really want and what will really make you happy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so either you're going for a very different path than your family, or either you will work on their business, but you will have a very different approach on their business. And I also feel like that's more likely. I feel like, and also with the community card, I feel like you admire your parents a lot, and you really wanted to be like a hard worker as them. But you also know that like there is something on their business that could be better and that could improve and that could like lead them to a better way, you know, like to make their business greater, maybe known like worldwide. Something that your parents, like with their experience, maybe they are scared of, I don't know, going digital or something like that, and you're the person that is like trying to grip that knowledge to like make their business greater. And also, I mean, but you also could go a very different way, because I still feel like there is a part of you that you still are scared of like letting your parents down, of not being what they expect of you. And you need to let go of that, because you are up for something greater. You are up for something that like, again, either you will go for another kind of job, but also a very important job for the community, or either you will work on your family business and try things different than your parents did. And sometimes that make you insecure, but I feel like that's what will actually make you happy. Okay, so let's do some tarot cards now, just so I can get the heavy working card again. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you won't be working less than your parents. I'm sorry. Maybe you will work like even harder than they did. Okay, I was sticking my head on the thought that you would work on your parents' business, but apparently that's not the way to go, really. I will shuffle again on the thought of you doing something different, okay? Because my head was stuck on the thing that you would work on your family business and make it greater and make it different. But I feel like that's not really... Okay, so I will shuffle again on the thought of you going for a different path, like a completely different thing that your parents are doing, like going for a completely different career, if it goes for a completely different career. Okay, either way, I'm sorry. Either way, you will have to work. Either way, you will be. Because you see, like, this card is basically that card. And if you go for a very different path, but still, if he goes for a completely different... Yeah, I mean... If you go for a completely different path, it will be more fulfilled, okay? It won't be easy, but I feel like if you stick to your family's business, it would be very heartbreaking for you. Like, you would, like, bump heads with your parents. They wouldn't be on your side at all. Like, they don't want things to change in their business. And yeah, it's not... No, I'm sorry. I am really sorry about that, but I don't feel like that's your way now. If you go for a different path, like, and for now, I don't really see what it is, but I'm also getting you, like, having your own business. I don't know in what, you know, like, I having this feeling like you would have your own business, your own store, your own, like, but still it's going to be a lot of work. It's still going to be, like, very heavy work, because you won't have time for anything else doing a different job, like. But you see, like, this card is heavy working as well, but maybe it won't be as heavy because, like, you will be, like, timeless for other things, for fun, for, like, doing enjoyable things, but you won't be enslaved, you know. Like, I feel like if you work for your parents, you would have this feeling of being caged on something, you know, like being stuck on something. And if you go for your own business, your own thing, you will go for a very, like, hard self-knowledge path, you know, like you will learn a lot about yourself, but you will find strength in yourself that you never thought you would have, you know, like you will find strength within yourself that, like, you never thought it was possible, but you will find that strength within yourself, and you will also feel fulfilled. No. So yeah, I feel like my advice for you is, like, really go for your own thing. Like, I feel like this creative energy coming for you, because your job will also be, like, very important for community. So I don't know, like, maybe having your own, like, hospital, or maybe your own, like, vet hospital, or something that would be, like, very important for the community that you're in as well. But it would be your own thing, okay? So your own business, your own store, your own thing. Just know that, like, either way you will work hard, but at least it would be your own thing, okay? So I guess that's it. I guess that's all I can say for you today, to go for your own thing. Okay, so I hope you liked this reading. I hope this reading was helpful for you in a way. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe this channel, share with your friends if you thought that this reading was helpful for you, and maybe it will help your friends as well, so share with your friends as well. And yeah, I wish you the best of luck in your path, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, so group number 2, the group that chose the high heel charm. Let's see what cards we have for you today. I will get started with the family cards just because I think that's a very important thing to be checking first. Okay, so okay, so I feel like you have a lot of support from both your family, I mean, from both your parents, okay? I have this very strong, like, 2 cards, okay, from a father and from a mother. I feel like your mother is a bit harder on you than your father. I feel like your father is a bit more comprehensive on what you want, and like your father is the kind of person that would stay by your side more, like if you choose to go for something completely different. But also from this card, I'm getting some like psychology kind of thing for you. But let's see the moon cards already. Okay, so up ahead, what I feel like is that you are scared of not having enough money, and that's a big thing for you, like when you choose your career, that you don't want to like go through hard times of like not knowing if you have enough money to eat or something. That having abundance is a very important thing to you, but you also feel like you need to stick to what's real for you, you know, like you still have this thing with you that you need to do something that is fulfilling, that is like true, like not lying to people, you know, like you don't want to do something that would cheat on people, and you know, like I feel like you want to get money for your own through your very own work, you know. But I also feel like, yeah, you don't want to like yeah, be low, you know, like I feel like you don't want to let other people down. Like I get that. I get that you like, you don't want to suffer money wise, like you don't want to suffer for not having enough money for the things you want, but you also want to work with something that it speaks to your soul and that is real for you and for the people around you. You also want to be helpful for the people around you. That's one thing as well. I'm still getting psychology, okay? Because of this father thing with the water, I feel like you would be a very good counselor. Okay, so this card and this one is like, yeah, you really feel like you really okay, I feel like you already know what you want. You know what you want to do, and you're scared that the job that you're choosing is not like very, very good money wise. But the cards here are telling me that you should go for what speaks to your soul. You know, like you really need to go for for what is really in your heart to do. Because you're supported, like I feel like you have like protection of God, of spirituality, of like the universe, whatever you believe on. You will be supported on the choices that you make. You will be supported by your parents, like I know that sometimes it's shameful to ask money for our parents sometimes, but I also feel like you need to count on your parents a bit more in that way, that they won't let you starve to death, and that maybe the path that you're choosing is a bit of a long path to have like a financial return that you want. But the cards are here telling me that like really you should really do that. You should really do what's in your heart. You should, because like I feel like spirituality, I feel like God, they have already been talking to you about the path that you should be doing. They have already like sent you messages through books, through like signs of nature, like when you ask something and then like starts raining, or like there's a butterfly in your room when you make these questions to yourself. Those are signs of the universe telling you that like you're on the right path, you're where you should go, like okay, I'll be shuffling some tarot cards now just to get like a bit of a I'm really getting psychology. I'm really getting psychology. So like if you never thought about going to psychology, maybe you should. And also maybe like yoga coach, like something very to help others improve their connection to God, or like to help others improve their connection to themselves, so like maybe a therapist of some kind, or maybe if you like want to write a book that you feel like it's going to help others with their problems, like I really feel like you need to go for like a path that will help others with their struggles. You have open path for that. And also I'm maybe looking for careers that require speaking multiple languages. That's something that you should actually take a look at as well. Just one more. But I feel like I already said everything. Yeah, I feel like you're a very inspirational person. And also from these cards, maybe like if you had a tough path until now, like maybe if you have like a sad story, or not really a sad story, but like if you're a person with life experiences that could help others with your life experience, maybe you should actually make a book out of that. Maybe you should actually like talk to others about your experiences and guiding them on their own paths. I'm really getting like you're a person that will help others with their not their careers, but with their self-knowledge, again getting like really psychology, or like a therapist, or I don't know, a writer, but write again in a way that like you will write about something that will help fulfill others, like help others find their way, their path and fulfillment with themselves, you know. Okay, so I guess that's it. I hope this reading was helpful for you in a way. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like, share with your friends if you found this reading helpful for you. If sharing with your friends you think it will help them as well. So yeah, I really wish you a lot of luck, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Okay, so group number 3, the group that chose the ballerina charm. Let's see what cards we have for you today. I will get started with the family cards because I feel like the family is something that really is important when we're choosing our careers and stuff. So I feel like your family was probably a very like open-minded family that always like supported you to learn a bit of everything, to like encouraging you to find your own strength and to find your own abilities, and to like they really encouraged you to like learn a bit of everything really, and to be creative, and they really like supported you to like be doing whatever you want to do. Maybe you have a lot of support from your brothers as well, because creature cards for me, they speak about brothers or sisters. And that environment actually made you very strong, like very sure of yourself and very like in touch with what you want. But maybe also like a lot of freedom sometimes feel uneasy for a lot of people, because if you have so much freedom to choose whatever you want, sometimes you lack security on like choosing the right thing, you know. So but I don't think so because of this card. This card, it tells me that like your family made you a very strong minded person, you know, like and I feel like okay, so communicate. Okay, so a job that requires a lot of communication is something that really sticks in your head. But you're also like, I feel like you already know what you want, but you're afraid of not having security on the path that you're choosing. And that's also why I'm getting like actress, actor thing, or musician, like art-wise kind of work. That's what you really want to do. But the thing of not having certain things, because why am I talking about actress, you know, because actors, they don't have like a safe job, right? Because actors, they are hired for the movies, the series, and the things that they are working on, and once you're not shooting anymore, then you don't have the job anymore. So that's something that sticks in your head. I mean, not necessarily this has to be about actor. Maybe it could be about like, again, musician, or maybe a writer, because again, a writer, like if you want to write books, for example, you get money for the time that you're selling your book, but once you stop selling the book, you will not get money anymore. So like there is this thing on your head that like you are insecure or afraid of not having certainty on the career that you're choosing. But with this card, embrace uncertainty. So like you should embrace that. I feel like you should embrace the uncertainty, the thing that maybe you're not going to be gaining money all the time by the career that you're choosing. But also like with this embrace uncertainty, I get this thing that like you really need to study a bit about like investments and how to save your money, on having like a back a safe money for you, you know, like when you're working, you're always like taking a bit of that money to create like a safe thing on your bank account. So like if you have an emergency, you will have money for that emergency, you know, like. But yeah, and also, I mean, if you're already used to like doing witchcraft or like spell works, for example, you could actually be working with that. But again, if you don't know what you're doing, I'm not encouraging you to just go there and do whatever. I'm encouraging you to like do some prosperity work and to like manifest, you know, like you having a prosper career, you know. Yeah, I'm really getting like artistic work for you. Again, actor, musician, I don't know, like maybe like a visual art as well, like maybe like a painter or a writer, something creative, because you need to put your hands into it. You are a gifted person. You are a gifted person, and I feel like you know that. You know that you're good on what you do, so like you're good. Again, I'm really getting like artistic work here. So if you're really good at playing an instrument, or if you're really good at like acting, or if you're really good at writing, like you really need to start doing it. You really need to like put your hands on it and like start writing and start playing music. If you want to get in a band, find a band for you to work on. And if you are an actor, find an agency for you, or go to acting university or something. But you really need to like put your hands into it, because if you wait for things to happen, they won't happen. And also, like, I feel that's what you're meant to do, really, to work with your art, because exchanging gifts for me is like, you are gifted. You have a lot. You have your gifts. You have your talents. And when you're a very talented person, you need to give that talent to people. You need to give people your art. So like, and that's one thing that I'm getting, like, you need to know that people need your work. It seems like when we talk about artistic jobs, sometimes we feel like it's not as important as if you were like a doctor, if you were like a lawyer. But remember, like, entertainment is something important for humans. Because, as I always say, like, ask for a human person to, like, look at a white wall and do absolutely nothing all day. They will go crazy. So, human beings, we need music, we need movies, we need cinema, we need art. Because otherwise, life is just boring. So, like, what I'm saying to you is, like, don't think that the art that you're doing or the works that you want to make are less important than if you followed for like a normal job, so like doctor, lawyer or something. Just know that, like, yeah, and you will find peace on this job, you know. Okay, so let's do some tarot cards to close this reading. But I'm really like 100% sure what I'm saying. Again, take action. Take action on the things that you want to do. Again, if you have a project in your head, if you want to start like a play, if you be aware of jealousy as well. Because again, if you follow your heart on what I'm saying, like doing your art and doing your work and doing everything you want, a lot of people will have a bit of envy towards you. And also with this, I would say that unless you tell your parents about your projects, I would say to not tell anyone about your projects. Like if you're writing a book, or if you're getting in a band, or if you're writing a song, don't let anyone know until that's very confirmed. Like don't let anyone know if that's already like a certain thing that will come out. Because if you're not careful with the people that you tell things, envy and the energy of enviness will be something that will put you down. So like be aware of like jealousy around you, jealousy and enviness, and you know. Again, there's a lot of conflict on your path, okay? You see, these are both like 7 cards. So I would say that there is a lot of conflict on the path that you're choosing, okay? A lot of people will point fingers at you and will say that this is not for you, or will try to make you go down, make your ideas sound stupid, or make you want to give up on what you want to do. But you should be very cold and very like, I know artists are very sensitive beings and sensitive people, but what I'm telling you is like, don't be sensitive when it comes to this. No, when people point their fingers at you and they're like, yeah, you're stupid, this is not gonna work out, and you know, don't listen to them. Be a very, very cold and strategic when it comes to that, you know. And also, I feel I was talking about writer, but maybe the work that you will do will require other people as well. So maybe like if you want to make your own theater play, or maybe if you want to work in a band, for example, just know that you will have to count on others, but you need to be aware of the people that you choose to work with you as well, okay? Be very, again, cold when it comes to that. Be very analytic when you start choosing the people to work with you. Okay, so I guess that's it. I guess I already said everything I had to say to you today. I'm really glad with this reading, to be honest, because I'm also not an artist myself. So yeah, I wish you the best of luck in your path, really. So if you like this reading, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, to share with your friends if you find this reading helpful for you. Maybe what I'm saying here, it could be helpful for them as well. And yeah, I again wish you lots of luck, and I'll see you next time. Good luck. Bye bye.